that the ECB had made public the squad for the upcoming New Zealand ODI series, and that's when the news became official, that of the inclusion, or rather the unretirement of Ben Stokes. His return to ODI cricket has now been confirmed by England. Now, what has happened now? Just moments after that, the ICC has gone ahead and shared another important update as far as the English camp is concerned. Details of England's 15-member squad for the ODI World Cup are now out, and there is that there is the inclusion of a certain Ben Stokes. Like we told you here at Sports Day, it's only a matter of time that this was also made public. The fact that Ben Stokes was returning for the New Zealand series was a sign big enough and glaring enough for one to interpret that he most certainly will be playing in the upcoming World Cup as well, and that's exactly the scenario. We will go name by name and tell you what exactly England's ODI squad is like. Let's just quickly tell you what the ICC has said. ICC has said that England have named their provisional 15-member squad for the Cricket World Cup of the year 2023 with a few surprise selections. What are those surprise selections? Let's tell you about that now. Of course, the leader of the England pack will be Jos Buttler. Moeen Ali has been included in the squad as well. Jos Buttler, not a lot of international cricket for him off late. Remember, England were playing the Ashes and Jos Buttler wasn't in the scheme of things over there. But then he did keep himself occupied playing in the 100. Moeen Ali happens to be as well in the squad. Remember, he was recalled from his test retirement for the Ashes. Moeen Ali happens to be there as far as the ODI World Cup is concerned, and this is the big surprise inclusion, that of Gus Atkinson, and that could possibly be one of the questions on your mind. Who is this lad Gus Atkinson at 25 years of age, no prior experience of international cricket? Why is it that England have gone ahead and drafted him in the squad for the World Cup? Well, for two reasons. One, an impressive 2022 for him. The summer of 2022 was really good for him. Not a lot of cricket, but of all the cricket that we could see from him right from the county championship and the Vitality Blast, the ECB was sure enough and were confident in his ability that they've gone ahead and named him for the ODI World Cup. What is the X factor that he brings in? Well, at 6 feet 2, it is his pace that is the X factor for Gus Atkinson. We've heard that he can crank it up to 94, 95 miles as well. So that is about 150, 151 clicks. That can be really, really fast and intimidating. That is not to say that they didn't already have a certain Mark Wood in the squad, who anyway does deliver the ball at that pace, but obviously that extra pace is always an X factor. One exclusion though, and we'll go through the other names as well, one exclusion and a notable one is that of Jofra Archer. But does that mean that Jofra Archer will not be there for the ODI World Cup? Well, not really the reason, or not really the case, because this is just the provisional squad for the World Cup. Teams can go ahead and make changes to their provisional World Cup squad right up till the 27th of September. And what the ECB are awaiting at the moment is for a status update on his recovery. We know he's been ailing with injuries of late. Jofra Archer played in the IPL as well, went to Belgium midway in the IPL to get some treatment done, came back, joined the Mumbai Indians, but after that his IPL season was cut short as well because of injury, and it's that particular injury that's been hampering him over the last couple of months. So the ECB have still not given up hope on Jofra Archer. That's what we can tell you, because it was expected that he would be part of the squad for the ODI series against New Zealand as well, but that's not the case. But that's also not all for Jofra Archer at the moment, because before England play the tournament opener of the World Cup, which will happen on the 5th of October in Ahmedabad, they also have a series against Ireland, which starts on the 23rd of September. So Jofra Archer, if he can perhaps make himself available and prove his fitness, the selectors are awaiting on that particular front. And if Jofra is able to do that in that Ireland series if he's available. Remember, 23rd the series starts, 27th is the date till when changes can be made, and perhaps that's when England can go ahead and update their squad. Johnny Bairstow, somebody who will bat in the lower middle order, and he's done so well over for England over all these years, does so very well, as we saw very recently in the Ashes as well. Sam Curran will possibly be the go-to man as far as death bowling for England is concerned. They do have the explosive Liam Livingstone as well, as is Dawid Malan in the squad. Adil Rashid, somebody who we know will be coming into bat at number 9, but obviously his stronger suit is that with the ball. But what a luxury England have if you look at the squad, with the fact that they will be batting right till number 10, and that's what makes England intimidating as far as this World Cup is concerned. You've got Joe Root, Jason Roy as well. Ben Stokes returns to the squad, and in that middle order he will be an automatic entrant in that middle order. Of course, one of the players will then have to sit out, but Ben Stokes, his inclusion in the squad is a no-brainer. Remember, man of the match of the 2019 World Cup final. Reece Topley, also somebody who has been nursing injuries of late. His IPL stint with the RCB also didn't last too long because of injury. He too has been nursing injury since then, but fit enough to be available for the World Cup. A very good option with the left arm. David Willey, another left-hander who has been included in the squad. Mark Wood will be leading the pace battery for England, as you would already expect him to. And then there is Chris Woakes as well, who made all sorts of headlines after he was included in the Ashes recently. So he's got form on his side as well. So that is England's provisional squad. Jofra Archer could be just that one name that gets added as well, because you're likely to see 17-member squads that teams will be announcing, or 18 as well, but nothing more than that. As far as Pakistan are concerned, you're looking at a 17-member squad of Pakistan as well. They've already announced their squad for the Asia Cup and the Afghanistan series, but that also is an indication of that squad that Pakistan have also announced for the Asia Cup. That gives you an idea as to what their squad for the World Cup would also be like, and same can be said for England as well. You expect all of these players to be retaining their places, unless of course there is an injury or some unforeseen circumstance that comes up. You don't expect any of these players to be losing their place in this provisional squad for the World Cup. 5th of October is when action begins here in India. It will be in the city of Ahmedabad in the state of Gujarat, and England will be the team that will be playing that tournament opener against New Zealand, a repetition of the 2019 World Cup final. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us at this point in time. Do stay tuned, and in case you haven't already subscribed to Sports Today, please do that right away. Press that bell icon as well, so that you know every time we go live and have an update for you.